Why should I be a Muslim?
Good question. So Islam is the only true religion on the planet. Why? Because it's based on a claim by a man who lived in the desert 1,000 years ago. Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him. He was in a cave and he met an angel, the angel Gabriel, who gave him the first revelation from God.
How do you know that's true?
Excellent. So there are 4 possibilities with regards to this scenario, this claim. Number 1, he was lying. Number 2, he was delusional. He was seeing things which weren't actually there. He was hearing voices, seeing things. Number 3, he was deceived, is what the Christians claim. It was actually the devil pretending to be an angel, and he thought it was an angel, but it was actually the devil. And finally, he was speaking the truth. There's only 4 possibilities. Lying. When does a person lie? In most cases, when they stand to gain something, either materialistically or to protect themselves from something. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he, as a result of claiming he was a messenger from God, he lived a life of persecution. He lived a life of poverty. He was exiled from his land. His people turned him away. They never accused him of being a liar. They called him a soothsayer, a magician, all these things. They never said he was a liar, because they knew the people who he grew up with knew him as an honest, reliable individual. And he had no motive to lie, because he stood nothing to gain from this. Moreover, those who were his enemies said, look, if it's women you want, we will give you this. If it's money, if it's leadership, we will give you these things. Just stop what you're doing here. And he refused and continued with the message of Islam. So the lying accusation can be dismissed on those grounds. Deluded. He was hearing voices, seeing things. Which psychological condition does a person usually hear voices and see things?
When he's gone.
Schizophrenia in most cases. I'm helping you here. One of the criteria for a person who's a schizophrenic is that generally their personality type is that they are recluse. They're not the leader of a nation. They're not the head of the state. So he didn't have the character traits of a schizophrenic. Moreover, if you leave a psychological condition untreated for 23 years, which is the time frame for the Quran being revealed, it gets worse without being treated. His message was consistent over 23 years. It didn't become incoherent or anything like that. So the deluded possibility is dismissed as well. Deceived, this doesn't even add up for Christians. Why would the devil come to idol worshipping pagans and make them worship the God of Abraham? Where is the motive for the devil to do this? These pagans are already worshipping idols. They're already destined to the hellfire by a Christian paradigm. Where is the motive for that devil to misguide them or guide them to follow the God of Abraham, a monotheistic God? It doesn't add up. More so, if you look in the Quran itself, it curses the devil multiple times. It tells us to worship one God. It tells us to give charity and do good and all these things which the devil himself wouldn't inspire. Final conclusion, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was truthful about this claim of him meeting the angel Gabriel and receiving revelation. Now, how can you and me verify that claim? The Quran gives you 2 ways to verify that. One is for the Arabs, one's for you and me. For the Arabs, it says, if this is from anyone other than that one true God, produce a chapter like it. In 1,000 years, they haven't been able to do it. Now, for you and me, if this is from anyone other than that one true God, find a contradiction or an error within this text. And in over 1,000 years, no one's been able to do that. Why? Because God himself is perfect. His scripture, his revelation is perfect. The conclusion from this is, he was truthful in his claim. The Quran, we can verify, is only from God. Hence, the result of all of this is that Islam must be the truth. And if Islam is the truth, every other way of life is false.